Have you ever wondered what secrets lie buried in the deepest, darkest corners of our oceans? Imagine a place forgotten by time, a massive structure swallowed by the abyss, yet something inside is still alive. Today, we are re-diving into one of the most chilling underwater mysteries ever recorded. The submerged station, known only by the strange symbol found on its walls. Our story begins with a deep-sea exploration team using a remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, to map a previously uncharted trench. What they expected to find was volcanic vents and unique marine life. What they actually found was something straight out of a nightmare. Miles beneath the surface, where the pressure is immense and sunlight has never reached, their sonar picked up a massive, artificial structure. It was a sprawling facility, clearly man-made, but no records of its existence could be found. It was a ghost, a phantom construction resting on the seabed. As the ROV approached, the team was stunned. The structure was colossal, with sharp, brutalist architecture that seemed completely out of place in the natural, alien landscape of the deep sea. It was covered in decades of marine growth, but its metallic shell was largely intact, resisting the crushing pressure of the ocean. The most unsettling part: lights were on. Faint, flickering lights emanated from within, casting eerie glows through reinforced portholes. How was this possible? An abandoned station, lost for who knows how long, still drawing power in the most hostile environment on Earth's. The team's excitement quickly turned to a chilling sense of dread. This wasn't just a discovery, it was a puzzle box of horrors. They guided the ROV closer, its powerful lamps cutting through the eternal darkness. The camera panned across a large, corroded wall, and that S when they saw the symbol for the first time, a capital letter H next to a Greek delta symbol, engraved into a metal plate. H Delta, the name given to this ghost station. This symbol was everywhere, a silent, repeating emblem on bulkheads, doorways, and pieces of wreckage scattered around the site. It was a brand, a logo for an operation that officially never existed. The mission objective changed instantly. Forget mapping the trench. They had to get inside. They found a breach in the hull, a jagged tear, large enough for the ROV to slip through. The moment the vehicle entered the station, the live feed sent shivers down the spine of everyone in the control room. The interior was a scene of organized chaos, as if it had been evacuated in a hurry. Desks were overturned. Papers floated like ghostly confetti in the water-filled corridors, and personal belongings were left strewn about. But there was no sign of struggle, no indication of what caused this sudden abandonment. And the power, it was definitely on. Emergency lights flickered erratically. Control panels glowed with a faint, steady light, and a low, persistent hum could be heard through the ROV's hydrophones. A hum that shouldn't be there. The water inside was frigid, but some of the machinery was still warm to the touch, generating heat. The station was a zombie, technically dead but with its nervous system still firing. This wasn't just residual power, something was actively generating it. As the ROV navigated deeper, the mystery of H Delta only intensified. They passed through what looked like a research laboratory. Beakers and scientific equipment were scattered across tables, some still sealed. Strange biological samples were preserved in jars, containing organisms unknown to science. The team documented everything, their minds racing. What kind of research were they doing down here? What were they trying to achieve? Or perhaps, what were they trying to contain? The H Delta symbol seemed to mock them from every corner, a constant reminder that they were trespassing in a place they weren't meant to see. The team then guided the ROV into a massive central chamber, a sort of nexus for the entire facility. And in the center of this chamber was the source of the power. It was a colossal, pulsating core. Unlike any technology known to man, it glowed with a soft, blue light, and strange energy patterns danced across its surface. It was beautiful and terrifying at the same time. This was not a nuclear reactor or any conventional power source. It was something else, something alien. It seemed to be drawing energy directly from the immense pressure of the deep ocean, a concept that is still theoretical in our world. But that wasn't the most shocking discovery. Surrounding the core were several large, reinforced containment units. Most were empty, their thick glass shattered from the inside out. But one was still intact. Inside, floating in a preservative fluid, was a creature that defied all explanation. It was vaguely humanoid, but elongated, with pale, translucent skin and large, black eyes. It was a specimen, a subject of the H-Delta project. Was this what the station was built for? To study these beings? Or was it created by them? Suddenly, the ROV's camera caught movement in the darkness at the edge of the chamber. It wasn't just a fish. It was large, shadowy, and fast. The pilot tried to turn the camera, but it was gone as quickly as it appeared. The low hum in the station intensified, and the lights began to flicker more violently. The control room team felt a collective wave of panic. They were not alone. The things that had broken out of the other containment units. Were they still here, hunting in the dark, flooded corridors of their former prison? The team decided to pull the ROV out. They had pushed their luck far enough. As the vehicle retreated back through the breach, its rear-facing camera captured one last terrifying image. A shape emerged from the darkness of the central chamber. It was long and slender, just like the creature in the tank, but this one was moving. Its large, dark eyes seemed to stare directly into the camera lens, an intelligent, predatory gaze from the bottom of the world. Then, the live feed cut out. The H-Delta station remains a complete enigma. The exploration team's data was classified almost immediately by government agencies, and the location of the trench was scrubbed from public records. What we know comes from alleged leaks and whistleblower accounts from members of the original team. They say the station was built to study and perhaps weaponize these deep-sea entities, creatures that may have been here long before us. The H in H-Delta, some speculate, stands for Hades, and the Delta symbol represents change, or a gateway. A gateway to hell at the bottom of the ocean. What happened to the crew of the H-Delta station? Did they evacuate successfully, or did they fall victim to their own experiments? And what about the entities? Are they still confined to the station, or have they been released into the vast, unexplored world of our oceans? The thought is terrifying. The station is a sunken tomb, a silent monument to forbidden science. The lights are still on, the core is still humming, and something is still alive in the dark, waiting. It's a chilling reminder that there are secrets the ocean keeps, and sometimes it's better to let them stay buried. What do you think the H-Delta project was really about? Let me know your theories down in the comments. This story is a testament to how little we truly know about our own planet. Thanks for diving into this mystery with me. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest enigmas. Stay curious, and see you next time.